The Ten Commandments hold a very special place in the hearts of all Christians. These commandments are believed to be written by God, and every person is expected to adhere to these 10 commandments. It can be said that in order to have a good life one must follow all these 10 commandments. This paper will throw light upon the 10 commandments and whether or not these are being followed by people. It is extremely important to know the 10 commandments to further talk about them. The 10 commandments are as follow. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, from the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. Do not make an image or any likeness of what is in the heavens above. Do not swear falsely by the name of the Lord. Remember, Zachar, the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness against your neighbor. Do not covet your neighbor's wife. Importance of the 10 Commandments in my life. I firmly believe in following all the 10 Commandments, but the one which I follow the most extensively is respecting my father and mother. I believe that my parents have done a lot for me. They have put in an effort to make sure that I develop and become a good person. I think their efforts have paid off now because I respect and love them. This goes to show the values inculcated in me, and the same values will be passed on to all the people who come in contact with me. This is another great thing. It's a cycle which carries on. A person with a bad bringing up passes it on to the future generations. On the contrary, a person with very good breeding passes the same to the future generations. In this regard, I am extremely elated to acknowledge that my parents have put in all the efforts to make sure that I become a good citizen and most importantly a good human being. The 10 Commandments hold a very special place in my life. I firmly believe in all the 10. The circumstances these days and the changing trend makes it very difficult to follow these commandments. I still make it point to follow these commandments. I also try to tell my friends about the importance of following these commandments. Everywhere in the world, there are different types of people. Some follow these commandments, some don't. The majority of the people don't believe in these commandments and tend to ignore them in spite of knowing these commandments. This is the only reason why the world is changing for the worse. Human beings have forgotten that there is a superpower witnessing every wrong activity which they do. Human beings have taken for granted that there is no bigger power other than them in the world. This has resulted in devastation, and things will get no better until this attitude of the human beings change. How these commandments are not operating in the world today. The 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center shook the whole world and had many negative impacts on society. The mass killing of people took place, people who had very little idea of what was coming their way. Innocent people were killed for no fault of theirs. Brutality was unleashed in more ways than one. This is just one incident of many which occur in world day in day out. When the USA invaded Iraq, the citizens of Iraq were tortured beyond imagination. The London bombings, the riots. The list is endless, which goes to show that the 10 Commandments have been long forgotten by human beings. This is exactly why we are heading towards a catastrophic end. People have started cheating other people just for the sake of money, failing to acknowledge the consequences of the same. There is no fear in the minds of the people who commit crimes. They are fearless and brave in their approach. This goes to show that they do not believe in any superpower. In every nook and corner of the world, there is corruption and corrupt practices taking place, people engaging themselves in activities which a normal person can't even think about in the wildest of his dreams. All this has to change sooner rather than later. It is high time to realize the importance of these 10 commandments and start following these commandments. This will result in a world that would be free of all evil things. Once the people start believing and following these commandments, the world would surely become a better place to live in. This and many other essays are available at studycorgi.com.